Hi there, everyone. Welcome to the bonus sketch in the fabulous Scrap-A-Sketch holiday event going on right now. And there are a few of us taking on this sketch, all using the same set of printables from Scrap-A-Sketch. It's the printable set called Feeling Festive. And it's got such a wide variety of colors, including purple, but believe it or not, I'm not going to be using purple on my page. Go figure. So it's a relatively simple sketch when you break it down. It's got this square kind of platform that the photo cluster lives on, and it's got some pattern paper bits behind the photos. The photos look like two portrait orientation and one square. I've got two squares and then a portrait. Well, let's see, those are landscape. And I've got a portrait section in the center. And I did the square and then decided I wanted to do even more. So, and I fussy cut about 800,000 light strings. How I did these, you'll notice I'm using the light string paper here, and you can see that the lights are a lot smaller. This is at the standard size that the way they come in the printable, when you print it just as is on A4 or 8.5 by 11 paper. What I did was I exported the PDF to my desktop and converted it to a JPEG, then brought it into my Photos program on my Mac, and I made it bigger. I zoomed in on it and then printed it, so made it bigger. And it made it easier. Let's see, I'll show you what it looks like when I printed. It looked like this. So I just kind of identified some strings that were about the right shape and size, and I fussy cut them, and they're going to go all around the edge after I've finished the page. So you'll see the difference between in the sizes of the... I thought about maybe making them even bigger, but I didn't want them to take over the page. So anyway, let's get started. What I did here was, this was the square I cut. And then I decided when I started placing photos that it wasn't enough and that I'd like something other than white to be showing through here. So I took a scrap of that paper and then I laid it on top of the red paper and, as you can see, cut that. How I did this was I have a die that cut the square out, and it put stitching both on the square. I'm going to use this for something else. And it also had stitching here. And then I just trimmed around to get about a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch border. So now let's start putting this guy together. I think I'm going to put this aside. We'll refer to it at the end and see how well I did. Of course, I'm going to be adding a bunch of stuff that's not physically represented on the sketch, but I guess I can't talk and glue something down straight at the same time. That must be my weak point. Okay, let me make sure that all of that looks like it's the right orientation. When I put it here, you can actually see trees, and they have a direction, but on there they don't. So I'm just kind of putting the base on there now, and I was going to put the green center section underneath this, but I think I won't do that. So now it matters because you can see. So I'm going to go, ooh, that already stuck down. So pretty much that is where it is. There's a little more showing up here than down here, but we're just going to live with that, aren't we? Okay. And now, my center section is this, and I want to center it. I'm going to let it be taller than the others. And the other sections are like this, and I kind of want them sort of touching the green, but not very much. And I put some foam on either side so that I could bridge this gap. Okay, and I want it to break that line right there. So I love this blue with the bright reds and greens. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we've got those there. I want to put this photo on here and this photo here. These are photos from the first Christmas after James became a single dad, and he brought them to the kiddos from down to Houston, and we had a great time. It was even a day that was warm enough that Barrett and I went out and I heated up the spa, and we did a little bit of swimming in the spa. And Katie baked cookies, and that's her showing off cookies. We didn't have an apron for her, so we put a big t-shirt on her to cover up her own clothes. And here she's holding the tray of the iced cookies. Okay, there. And then I've got this guy that'll kind of go over here. And all of these are printables from that Feeling Festive collection. And you just can't imagine how adorable they are. I plan to do my expanding thing. I'm gonna try to do a page with a big giant snowman, because I just love that snowman. Okay, and I'm gonna put this right here, so that kind of expands the whole thing there. And I'm gonna put a tag here, and instead of using and I've got raggedy, one of those fabric Band-Aids. Okay, I'm gonna put, this bow is from the Coordinating Basics, and there's a whole page of bows, and you can see all the different colors. There's this beautiful purple bow, and this purple bow with the long tail, and this one would have been cute on there. But I've already chosen and put it down. So I think we're going to go with it. And what I want here is for the little white trim down at the bottom to show, which pushes it up into the field there. And I'm really loving how that's coming together. And right here is where my title is going to be. And what I've done is, this is something that I didn't get from this collection. I had printed this. I wanted the title to be Holidays 2005. And I can write the important details of the story. I'm trying to get this centered. I usually don't worry about such things, but here I wanted it. Okay, so I'm gonna put holidays, and I'm gonna kind of put it up, and maybe the 2005 kind of tucked under there, or I could actually put that right there. I think I will do that. And that leaves this white, and you know white space bothers me, but I think I will leave it that way. And I'm gonna center that. Okay. Now I have an idea of doing some ornaments here and some ornaments here. And I'm gonna start them overlapping this central cluster. I have foam behind them, and all of these, like I said, are from the Feeling Festive collection, and there's that beautiful blue again. Okay. I'm trying to keep my desk clear of all these little things, because if I keep my desk clear, they won't make their way onto the page. And I have been known to take my photos and put them on Instagram, and then look later in horror to find that one of the little backings from my, and I'm gonna do that one there. I found one of the backings had kind of hidden itself somewhere. There. And I'll have that one come down a little bit more onto the page. Now, I'm gonna do some stuff up above the photos. And I've cut, this was a ticket. There are some ticket printables that go with the collection. They're coordinating basics, or more tickets, I think is the name of them. And they're just amazing. So I cut a ticket in half to make a tab. For each photo. I'm just going to kind of slide it in at a slight angle like that. And then I have these, there's some green circles, or there's some circles of all different colors. And I'm going to kind of slide that under, back down on the base. There. And then I have this. They're holly sprigs in 3 different sizes. Okay, so that's on there, and I think I'm gonna put this kind of like so. So I've got kind of a little cluster of different things there, and there's another bit of holly, and I'm going to slide this under, kind of put it on just a little bit differently. And I've got this candy cane. I think I'm going to slide it over the holly. Nope, I don't like that. So I'll place it like so. And I have this Feeling Festive label to put on there. And this, again, came from the collection. And I'm going to maybe try to move this so that the word shows completely. And what I'm trying to do is turn it a bit like so, and I'm not accomplishing what I want, so I'm gonna have to tear the whole thing off, and that's okay because I can add some wet glue and then put it on like I want it, that way. And the wet glue needs to dry, and then it'll be stable. It's on there. You know what? I don't think I want the foam on this. I don't want it to stick to the photo either. So peeling the foam off is going to be fun. because this is photo paper that I've printed on, I have printed this collection because we were doing this special bonus sketch. I printed these on matte photo paper, and I have gotten what to my eyes look like very similar results with just standard cardstock. Now I want this to go on at a little bit different angle than the ticket. There we go. Okay. And now this one already doesn't have foam, so I think it's going to be ready. That says feeling festive, and that says lots of fun. And this says ho, ho, ho. So I think I'm going to put that here. And this does have foam. And I'm going to let it cross that line. And then I have my hearts here that I thought would be cute right there. And again, my foam tape backing. Okay, let me get that right there. Now, I see that was going to stay on there and it was going to end up in my photo. Okay, now I could leave it like that, and I love it like that, but I have these light strings, and my idea was to kind of work them in to the design that's already there. And I don't like that, for example. And I would put my adhesive under the part that didn't get cut, and then add maybe a couple little little bits. I don't want to hold all of the bulbs down. So like on this one, I'll put one there, and I'll put one on this one that's on the end over here. And I printed, I printed my pattern papers double-sided. So you can see that on the back of the big paper was the blue. So I got the, I printed those two sheets double-sided, or those two patterns double-sided, and I got enough to fussy cut all of these light strings and get my blue mats. Okay, now I think we were going to do this one like, there's the, okay, so that one's down. I haven't decided that this one is where I want it to be, I may put it like so, but then where will, okay, I've got a long string that kind of could go this way, and then I've got this one that could go in that corner, and then I have this that could go there, and then this can go over here. It's not absolutely evenly distributed, but it's close enough. And I'm just gonna put down, and it was actually kind of fun fussy cutting these. I dreaded it. I left them uncut for a couple days before I finally sat down and decided to do the page. Let's see, did I have it like this? Yeah, okay. I may come back and do something to pull this down. In fact, I'm gonna put a little liquid glue on there. Okay, and this, I don't know which way I want that to go. I do know that this is going to go there, and what I want to do here is, there are a couple cut ones that I thought I would just go ahead and adhere flat down to the edge. And I need to be sure that nothing is going off the sides there. Okay, so now we have this one. And of course, none of this is on the sketch. But when there's white space on a sketch, you are absolutely free to fill it up. And I can imagine myself doing a more pared down version of this sketch, but with a collection called Feeling Festive, and with these kinds of, or any holiday page, I guess, I feel that I have permission to over embellish, and that's kind of my thing anyway, so I don't really need permission, but certainly I think this is going to add to the festive feeling. So do I want this to go like that or like this? I think I'm going to go like this. There. Oops, I didn't take the backing off here, so that's not sticking. Oh. And I apologize. Okay, I think I've got that. This needs to go down. And I think I'm just going to secure it in one place. there. And then here, I've got a couple large spots. Oh, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I cut the light strings and kind of had to envision what they might look like on the finished page. And I'm very happy. Okay, that can go there. I'm almost okay. Get that there. And I will put some journaling there after I take the photos. So, okay, sure enough, one of these fell down. I would not have seen it. I do maybe want to go back before this will never go into a page protector if I leave them loose like that. So I may actually tack down the ends, like this end, like I did that one. And I'm gonna do this one down flat. I'll do this. I'm thinking that one's okay. This one, I may do the green one. It just kind of gets it into the shape that I wanted. And I'll put some on here. And I think I'm done. I thank you for watching, and I hope you're having fun with this event. There are some amazing sketches, amazing inspiration pieces for you, and some prizes. And if you go to scrapasketch.com and you're just motivated to buy some stencils or printables, you can use my code ScrappyCathy10 to get a sweet little discount on your purchase. That's a code that you use at checkout. So, and who could resist these awesome things? Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So thank you for watching, and hope you're feeling festive. Bye.